listen, man. I got a question for y'all. This wasn't on our list of stuff to ask, but uh, I was just in HEB in line, getting my groceries, and you know how they had a little bagger right there, right? The bagger bagged up the dude groceries, and the dude gave the bagger a tip. So my question is, like tipping to me has gotten kind of out of control because every time you pay for something at the cash register, they ask it if you want to give a tip to somebody, which I don't know who that money's supposed to go to, just the person at the cash register or whatever. But everybody's asking for a tip these days, man. So who are y'all tipping? Who should we be tipping? Should I have tipped that grocery bagger person? Because I didn't. I just looked at it. Good thing. I'm old school, you know what I mean? Old school. You don't tip the bagger unless he brings your stuff to the car and unload it. Then you give him a tip. But just bagging, like that's your job. You know what I mean? That's your job. You a bagger. So you just doing your job. HEB supposed to give you that money, not me. You know what I'm saying? So who we tipping, man? Should I have tipped them?
No.
First person you tipping is strippers. That's the first people. Then you tipping on fofos. Oh man, nah, man. I mean, I was a bagger at Market Basket. We didn't get tips unless we brought the stuff out there and put all of your groceries in that car and made sure we didn't mess up your eggs and your bread. That's when we got a tip. So no, only people that we would tip, I would tip in the actual store was on base in the commissary. But other than that, I ain't tipping them.
We should tip Jonathan, and Jonathan. Because I drive hot fire. That's what we should be tipping. Just me. I don't care about nobody else. But nah, you always gotta tip your servers at restaurants. They do a good job. I always servers. I tip my Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. I tip my car wash guys because they look out for me. They put me before everybody. That's all I come in contact with, really.
Let it be known he don't tip the strippers. Let it be known. He ain't tipping the bartenders.
Because I can't drink. I'm always driving.
That's true. I just do service people. You know, you got your strippers, your waitresses, like you said, your bartenders. Other than that, Ike, you wasn't wrong, man. He was just doing his job. Like you said, hadn't he walked it out to the car and loaded it up for you? Yeah, but nah, but bagging my groceries, I could have done that for myself for free.
Then did he do it right?
Yeah, then he do it right, like this is the order.
He did it right, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, that was the first time I ever seen somebody tip a bagger that didn't cover their cost. I was like, I've been tipping them the whole time? I had been tipping them, and ain't nobody I tipped. You know what I'm saying? What about your barbers, man? Because I always felt some type of way about barbers too, man. I like to tip.
Oh yeah, your barbers, definitely your barbers. I miss that. Your hair people, you got to.
Yeah, because they'll mess your hairline up.
Yeah, they will mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's service stuff.
Yeah, it's a service thing. I love my barber. He's a great barber. But sometimes I do be wondering, like, well, 100% of the money I already gave you is going to you. So why I need to give you 110%?
Man, that's going to rent, man. He got to rent that chair unless he's on the building.
Yeah. Because I know, like, waitresses, I know they get paid like $4 an hour. So I'll be feeling bad for them. I always tip them well, except for this one mofo at Dave and Buster's in New Orleans. I did not tip him well. He probably got the lowest tip. I've never tipped a waiter $2, but I tipped them $2 because my food came out before my drinks. I just put it that way. And that's how I started. And my food came 30 minutes late. My food was there before my drink. So if you can imagine how the rest of that night went. And he was lucky he got that $2. I'm gonna put it that way. And then 2 of the people food came, and then my food and the other person's food came like 15 minutes after they food. So but what about, man, like when y'all go, like every restaurant that use the little Apple iPod thing now they all asking, are y'all tipping them people at the cash register?
No.
Hell no.
I tip my dog.
You talking about fast food or something like that?
Yeah, like all the restaurants here using Clover and they're using these other systems. And every time you flip it over, is asking, do you want a tip?
Oh yeah. I don't
Oh, food trucks and all of that stuff, man. Everybody.
I ain't lying. The donut shop, man. I'm like, and then I'm drive through. That's what's so crazy. I'm like, I'm going through drive through. So you ain't doing nothing but literally come on.
I tip based, like restaurant wise, I tip based on how my service go. You know, if I gotta wait 15, 20 minutes to get a refill, nah, you deducting your money. You know, you gonna based off, might start high, you may end up with a quarter at the end of the night as a tip. It's up to you.
But yeah, I'm real specific like that. Like
I don't even tip. I don't tip.
What about valet?
You say you tip what?
What about valet?
I don't tip at restaurants. I let the wife do it because I don't be knowing how much. So when they hand me the ticket, I hand it to her because she nicer than me. She way nicer than me. So the tip is usually from her. She'll be like, okay, this much. I put it on there, and that's what I agreed to. Because, hey man, if my drinks coming slow, and my food, like you said with your food, I would have got up. I would have already got up.
Yeah. Now I was asking, what about valet?
Valet, I'm a little bit funny on. Like if I'm going one place, I tip my valet. I use valet service on my same trip to New Orleans at the hotel we were staying at, and the car was there for the whole week. But every time I got my car pulled, I wasn't tipping them fools. I was there for a whole week. I wasn't gonna tip everybody every time I got my car. I wasn't gonna tip. At the end, my last day, the people, it was one young lady who was real good, and the concierge at the door, he was real good. I tipped both of them, and then he gave me a card to do a review on. I did a review on them or whatever, and I tipped them too well. But I wasn't gonna tip every time. Every time I went to got my car at the hotel, I'm gonna tip. No, heck nah, that's too much money.
I think I know why Jonathan asked that question.
Yeah, because Jonathan out valet.
Well, no, I'm just saying, because you have some valets that already have like $20 to valet, and then they'll, it's that awkward.
You park the vehicle yourself, then they try to get $20.
Jonathan gonna park this whole car, cuss the valet guy out, threaten the valet guy's life, tell him he's gonna come back and beat him, and then tip him.
Oh, no, I didn't tip him. I gave him what was the valet price. That was it. I didn't tip him. I gave him exactly. He was gonna tip himself, and I said, "Nah, I need my change, sir."
Oh man, nah. So make sure, man, the people who need it, man. Let's make sure. Let us know right here in the comments right now, man. Let me know who you tipping. What's a good tipping price? Because people doing 10%, some people doing 15, 20. You know what I mean? Some people just guessing. I still see people do the $1 and $2 on the table.
I do that.
No, you do the $1 and $2 on the table?
I only do if my service is horrible. I do $2.
No, okay.
Hey man, horrible service mean my tip is 0.
Nah, it's
I'm trying to do less.
Now my card, I
that's
ain't
not
never
it.
tipping off my card. I never do that.
Yeah. You might not do it, but they could just write it in.
Put that line through, man. Put the line
Yeah,
through. Hey, people, stop tipping with your card. Tip with cash.
yes.
That stuff is taxable, so we need cash.
And be careful at the car washes too, man. The car wash I go to, they got a group tip jar, but if you tip in the group tip jar, them dudes get real mad at you, like, bro, that's not my money. You gotta give me my money. I think all of them like ex-cons too. So you gotta be careful with the group tip jar, man. Make sure them guys get their money. Oh man. Hey man, thanks for watching, man. Let us know in the comments, man, how you tipping, who you tipping, what percentage you tipping. We want to hear from you. Man, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We'll see you next time here on the 3200. Peace.
This though for certain, you gon' laugh, have a good time till your side hurting. 3200, but you already know this. You know it. Couple of brothers hard working and focused. Let's go. Intellectual, entertaining.